Happy Friday, Michael LaFido, everybody. You're watching another Luxury Fridays. Excited to bring on a guest today. We're going to be talking luxury AI. We're going to be sharing some tips for you as brokers, as agents, as team leaders, and maybe if you're not even in real estate, but you're watching this live stream and you want to hear about AI or artificial intelligence, we're going to share with you a little preview of our upcoming LUXE AI certification class. It's going to be an 8-week course, and we're going to have my partner, uh, Rick, on here in a minute. But before I do that, just a reminder, if you're getting value from today or our podcast or our book, leave us a like, leave us a review. You see down below the upcoming book coming out, Secrets of Top Luxury Agents. We're so excited about it. It's going to be an April release date. I believe it will be a bestseller, and we're really excited about that. And then a couple other things I want to share with you. We Number one is we are going to be doing a lot of upcoming trainings. We have lined up, including our next one will be in Scottsdale. So we have upcoming luxury designation trainings in Scottsdale. I'm going to put that URL up here right now so you guys can see it. And it's just luxurydesignation.com/Scottsdale. And we are excited about that. And today I'm going to be bringing on a guest, and we're going to be talking about LUXE AI. LUXE AI. So make sure you guys type in the comments. If you have a question for our guest, please type that in, and we'll make sure we put that in. So I'm going to bring my guest on, but before I do that, a couple things. As I mentioned, our next event is coming up. I want to share with you. If you guys are curious where we are going to be next, I want to share with you how you can find out. If you go to our website, luxurylistingspecialist.com, luxurylistingspecialist.com, you see it on the screen. If you click on the upcoming events tab, you'll see where we're speaking next. And I'm going to stop share screen, and I'm going to share with you how you can see that. If you click on the actual upcoming events, you'll see where we're speaking next. So end of the month, we're going to be speaking at the Leading RE, Leading Real Estate Company World Conference. Then we're going to Scottsdale, Houston, Miami. We'll be in Cabo again. You can see where we spoke as well. So that's exciting. And then I want to share with you a big announcement. I'm honored. Yesterday, we were recognized as being one of the newsmakers through Riz Media. Riz Media named us a newsmaker for what we're doing in the luxury space. So we're honored for that. So with that being said, I'm going to bring on our guest for today. We're going to be talking about AI. We got all things artificial intelligence when we're talking about luxury. So I'm going to bring on my good friend out of Colorado, Rick Janson. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Michael. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. Thanks for coming on. And we're going to be talking about today. I'll kind of share the screen what we're talking about a little bit. And again, this will be just a kind of a quick high level day today. We're not going to go in all the meat and potatoes, but we will give you some great content. And if you're interested in getting certified in AI, we'll share that with you as well. So we got an upcoming class, but Rick today is just going to talk a little bit about some of the things AI can do for you as an agent. And you guys can do some own research and teach. But if you want to be taught, we can't teach it in a 20-30 minute video. So we are going to be teaching an 8-week boot camp, and you can literally find out more information about that 8-week boot camp by going to simply luxaicertification.com, luxaicertification.com. That's going to be an 8-week course, once a week, an hour via Zoom for 8 weeks. So no matter if they're in Dubai watching, if they're in Cabo, we just got our license in Cabo, Rick, or if they're in Canada or they're in somewhere in the US, they can, if they have access to a phone or a laptop or desktop, they can get the 8-week course, and there's some bonus items. But some of the things, Rick, that we're going to be covering in that 8-week course, and some of the things agents can do today as an agent in luxury, is video scripting, video editing, blogging, copywriting, social media management, uh, building custom chat GPTs to kind of think like you think, and some stuff with video. This is an 8-week course. Again, the URL's on the screen. It's a $997, but literally, you said, Mike, what can we do to make it no brainer for people? And I said, let's get them under $200. So literally, we're giving it at the rock bottom. My friend Mark Benson is watching from Naples. Mark, how you doing, Mark? If you want to learn AI, you should consider this course. It's going to be amazing. Literally, just go to LUXEAIcertification.com. So give some of the things, best practices that you're seeing today that agents, no matter what they're independent or large franchise or a newer agent or a seasoned veteran, share with me some best practices that you're seeing agents use AI and that they'll learn from the certification, but they can do it on their own if they don't want to take that $197 investment. They can also do it on their own. You and I know each other. We're Realm members, and you're going to be talking about AI in our upcoming book, Secrets of Top Luxury Agents, as well. But tell everybody some of the things you're seeing people utilize AI today and best practices so they can do it on their own, or they can self-learn, or they can get certified and take our 8-week course that it starts up in about 3 weeks.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for a fantastic introduction. One of the things that people are doing is they're doing listing descriptions, right? I think there was an Inman article recently that said 82% of agents are actually doing listing descriptions with AI. But there's only so far you can go if you don't actually know how to train AI. So let me dive into what that is for a little bit. ChatGPT is a large language model. And when people are referring to AI, they're generally speaking referring to ChatGPT or Claude or Bard or Bing or something like it. So the AI can only do what you tell it to do. So, that's very kind of plain. It's plain and simple, but it's kind of like hiring a virtual digital assistant. And many of you have hired assistants before, ISAs or something. If you hire a human, you have to train that human. So when you're hiring ChatGPT, when you're hiring an AI, you actually have to train it. And I like to look at AI as being a golden retriever. So first you have to say, ChatGPT, you are a golden retriever. And here's what I want you to do. Go fetch the ball. But then you have to actually describe the ball, right? So it's very methodical when you're doing prompting, when you're telling it what to do. First, who are you? Then what do you want it to do? What's your objective? Who are you writing to? What's the style you want to come back in? And on and on. So if you're using the golden retriever example again, you're going to say, hey, go fetch a ball. And when ChatGPT first came out, it would say, I don't know what a ball is. And so it would run to the far end of the yard, back like a dirty, smelly ball of socks. It was round and it thought it was a ball, but it was hallucinating. Now it's a lot better at not hallucinating, but it's now going to bring you maybe a tennis ball, but you're like, that's not the ball I asked you to go fetch. So when you're actually telling it what to go fetch and you're using ChatGPT to act for you and work for you, one of the things I see agents doing is to say, okay, go get me a ball that's 2.1 inches in diameter, has a yellow, hard antimicrobial coating, is shiny, semi-glossy. Inside, it has a foam in middle wrapper and then a hard rock solid center core of 1/4 inch. So when I throw this at 4.2 pounds of force, it's going to bounce 6 feet in the air. Oh, by the way, here's a blue example of that ball. I want it in yellow. And so when you're really, really specific with what you want ChatGPT to come back with, and you give it an example of what it looks like and say, switch the color, switch the term, then it's going to do a very good job. So I had one of my students recently, she said, I was listing a condo in a 24 condo building. And so she went and pulled the listing descriptions from the entire history of the building, put them into ChatGPT and said, ChatGPT, based off of these descriptions, pull out the very, very best elements about the building and put that into my description. To go a step further, and it did a beautiful job. To go a step further, I built a custom GPT. And I tried to put it in the chat there, but it didn't work. But I will send it out to everybody who watched this, and we'll put it in the chat later. But I built out a custom GPT. Can I share my screen?
Let me see here. I've never shared somebody else's screen. Send me the link. Private message it or drop it.
Does that work?
Oh, no, yeah, I can do it. Yep, there we go.
Okay. So I built out a custom GPT, and to connect to custom GPTs, I went to Explore GPTs over here on the left, and this is
Now, real quick, just custom GPTs. I'm more right brain guy, and Rick is a left brain guy, which is good. So let's talk about why somebody would want to do a custom GPT.
Sure. I'm trying to put 8 weeks of content into 20 minutes, so I will slow down. I apologize.
No, you're fine. But what's in it for them? In other words, why would they want to use a custom chat GPT?
That's a fantastic question. So when you're in chat GPT, when you're in Claude, when you're in one of these AI models, everything within that chat, which is just kind of a vertical conversation, just like you're on your phone and you're texting someone, everything in that chat will be remembered and they'll learn upon it. Yep. But when you start a new chat, you lose all that information. And apart from like inputting your information in the custom instructions down in your custom profile, which we get into in the class, it's going to forget. So every time you start a new chat, you're going to say, here's how I want to do this.
I got you. So it's a Netflix experience. So in other words, I'm on Netflix. I have my profile. My kids have theirs. And because I watched a documentary on Sty Stallone, it knows, hey, he likes these kind of documentaries. And so the next time I go into my Netflix, it memorizes some of my likes and interests. So the custom chat GPT will figure out your personality, your style, your languaging. If they put something out and you correct it with your, hey, say this instead, it kind of molds towards you versus starting over each time. Is that what?
Exactly. So building a custom GPT is like building out a virtual digital assistant. And you can keep putting in new knowledge. You can put in new rules.
All right. So for the sake of time, custom GPTs, now we know the benefits of it. That's one of the things during the 8-week course, you will actually show them how to do that, correct?
I will indeed. Yep.
Now you guys can do it on your own, but now you at least know one of the cool things you're seeing, custom GPTs, so you don't have the broken record technique growing up, with the kids and everything. And hey, lift the seat up, or hey, turn the light off. Don't forget to flush. It's a broken record technique for real estate agents. So it also, obviously copywriting and listing descriptions are the most common. So I don't want to cover that. Talk to me about social media management. How would an agent use AI for social media management?
Well, and I'll try to keep this a little bit short. You can come up with a theme and come up with a 30-day description and then say, okay, ChatGPT, here's my buyer avatar. Here's my seller avatar. Here's the person I'm trying to communicate to. Here's my unique selling proposition. Marry the two of those together and give me a 30-day content calendar. Make sure it's equally dispersed or optimally dispersed across Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram. Please provide me the subjects, the hooks, the content, and then you have ChatGPT actually write out everything you're supposed to be doing for each post. So the content of the post.
Like, will they write out the actual? Will they write out the post itself, where you copy and drop it in and tweak and modify it and put it in your own voice, of course?
Absolutely. So the
content. What about images?
The content for the post, it can create the images. It can give you a 30-second narration script that you can put in another teleprompter app, all of that stuff. And then the really cool thing is it can auto post for you as well. So you could just batch create an entire month in 1 hour.
Wow. Okay. So that's awesome. Talk to me about graphic design, whether it be submitting a photo and they alter it to put a different backdrop, or here's my logo, do this to it, or what come from a real estate agent? You got my good friends at Box Brownie that do photo editing, enhancement. What, from an AI standpoint, are you seeing agents use from a graphic design, photos, logos, image standpoint?
Yeah. So apart from doing the virtual staging, which I do recommend hiring out or using a really good program for, I see people creating hero images to get really eye-catching attention for their blog posts or for their Facebook posts.
What do you mean by a hero image?
A hero image is an eye-catching image at the top of your blog where it's really graphically captivating and something different, where you're not having to go search for a stock image on Getty or something, but you can create your own image, not have to worry about licensing it. It's just yours to use.
Okay. So, we have an upcoming free ebook coming out, 7 secrets for agents on a $0 marketing budget to break into luxury. And so each of those secrets could have an image, is what you're saying.
100%.
Someone like you can help me with that.
I'd be happy to. And the other thing
So
you can do is
those
like
are the kind of questions I'm trying to ask, questions that the everyday real estate agent could use, and those that are a little bit more advanced that are already certified in luxury. You know, we're going to be hopefully getting a lot of our LUXE certified agents through this course. I'm excited about it. So you got graphics, you got, which includes blogging, copywriting, talking about video editing. So how can AI edit videos?
This is where it gets really cool, and I could talk for 2 hours. I'll try to keep it to 20 seconds. But a variety of different ways. One is you can take text and turn it into audio, turn it into video with stock B-roll. You can take your long form video. If you did something, say you recorded something, it's 5 minutes long, you can have AI automatically chop it into 30-second blocks and tell you which ones are going to go viral. You can actually edit your videos by your speech as opposed to watching a waveform. There's so many different ways to go with video that it's just absolutely amazing. You can even redirect your eyes. If you were reading off a screen, and AI will actually redirect your eyes to the camera.
Wow.
So we go into a lot of different tools to do that stuff and make your editing job really super easy and simple.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. So video editing as well. Can AI help with repurposing content? In other words, you know, some of our real estate agents, they speak at Chamber of Commerce's. They speak at, you know, luxury home tours. I'm going to be in Scottsdale speaking at a luxury home tour. If somebody had a clip from them presenting somewhere, could they upload it and say, hey, pull out some really, you know, some quotes from my speech, or chop it into two 20-second, you know, clips, or talk to me about repurposing content, how AI can help with that.
Repurposing content is one of the fantastic things. One of the things that AI is really fantastic at doing. It makes it really short, simple, and clean and easy to do. So you can take that magic clip. You said something brilliant on that tour, combine it with, you know, someone panned you walking through the house, and then drop some music on it. It'll turn it into a fantastic little TikTok reel or Instagram reel in seconds.
Wow. Wow. Well, AI, it's a buzz. Everybody's talking about it. And so I am excited to partner up. Let me bring this back on here. Let's talk a little bit about this course. It's no brainer. If you guys, $197, if this isn't worth your time, and what if somebody, you know, 8 weeks, some people get stressed out, I can't make it each time. Will they be recorded, and will they have access to the recordings? Or they might just say, hey, I'm busy, you know, I just want to pay the money and listen to the recordings later. And is that something they could do?
Absolutely, because that's my lifestyle. I can't make a class every week for 8 weeks. I totally empathize with that. So every class will be recorded. It's 1 hour a week, and we dive deep on one specific topic every single week. So we dive deep on video for an hour, then we dive deep on blogging for an hour, then we dive deep on social media for an hour. So you really know, like, hey, I want to go back to this class. It's really super easy. And then every class that's recorded, we have the chapters broken down so you can skip to minute 26 because that's where the nugget was that you wanted to learn. We just make it as easy to digest as possible. And after 8 weeks, you get the LUXE AI certification.
Yeah, and then you'll get a nice logo, LUXE AI. It's not listed here, but it's on your screen. Let me minimize this here. It's that big LUXE AI screen. You guys can scan the QR code in right now to sign up or redirect over to the landing page. Let me put this back on. So great information you shared. You can pop in, you can pop out. If you can't make it, you'll have access to these countless number of trainings, which is awesome. I think we're offering a bonus item as well, besides getting the actual certification. Didn't I ask you if we can throw something in on listing appointment preparation or something like this?
Yeah. So at the end of the 8 weeks, we're going to do a very special 3-hour boot camp where we talk specifically about how to leverage the fact that you have the LUXE AI designation to win more listings, to really stand out and say, hey, you know, some people are using AI, and I hope every agent you're interviewing is using AI, but I've got the LUXE AI certification, and here's why this makes me different. And you're actually going to be able to demonstrate to them on the appointment how you used AI to prep for the appointment and how you're going to use AI to market their home. And so having the LUXE AI certification is not just knowledge you're going to gain, but in this special 3-hour boot camp, you're actually going to learn how to leverage it to win all the listings you ever want.
That right there is worth the course at the $997 normal price. Okay, so again, the power of demonstration. That's one of the things that we teach agents all the time with the video books, showing up differently than your competition. Most people will hear of AI when you're sitting across the kitchen table with them on the appointment. If you can, all they care about those, what's in it for them. They don't care about the AI certification. They care about how that AI experience training that you got the certification, how it's going to benefit them and how it's going to make their home stand above the competition. Rick is going to spend 3 hours at the end going deep into that. That's going to be exciting. And I put this screen on because here's the reality. I wanted you to go high level and stuff because there's going to be some people that do nothing today. There's going to be some people that can figure this out on their own, which is fine. Save $197. By the way, prices will be going up, but that's the intro price. And then the third is sign up and start learning and have access to the library after the fact. So again, those are the 3 options. Just like when you go on a listing appointment, they could decide not to sell. They can hire somebody else. They can do it on their own, or they can hire you. Those are their 4 options. In this case, they have 3 options. So Rick, anything else that you'd like to share? Let me see if there's, I don't have any questions. For those of you that do have any questions, my email, I'm throwing it on the screen right now. You can shoot me an email, michael@marketingluxurygroup.com, michael@marketingluxurygroup.com. And again, we are so excited about this 8-week course, which starts up in 3 weeks. It's starting up in 3 weeks on the 27th, I believe. And it's a February, and you can see it right here. February 27th starts at 8:30 a.m. West Coast time, 10:30 a.m. Central, or 11:30 Eastern. And everything you get, you can literally go to, I'll throw the URL on here again, literally go to LUXEAIcertification.com. You'll get a logo, you'll get eight training recordings, you'll get the bonus 3 hours. Great, you got this AI certification. Now what? You'll get all of that, and then you'll get into Rick's inner circle and my inner circle, and we're excited. So Rick, thank you for your energy and what you brought today, and I'm looking forward to partnering up with you on this.
Thank you very much, Michael. It's an honor, and I'm really looking forward to training your agents up so that they can use AI to win more listings.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to learn how I can implement this to win more listings. I got a second listing appointment on Saturday for a $3.5 million home. I'm going on a 9.5 today. And so that is something that's really important. Differentiate or charge less, like Jack Trout says. Michael LaFido, take care. Thanks, Rick. All right, so great stuff there, guys. Great information. Again, if you guys have any questions, shoot me an email, LUXEAIcertification.com. And if you want more information on where we're speaking next, go to luxurylistingspecialist.com and click on the events tab. Again, I'm your host, Michael LaFido. If you're getting value from today, leave us a like, leave us a review. Again, make sure you go to LUXEAIcertification.com. Until next time, I'm your host, Michael LaFido. Keep raising the bar in the industry. Help others up, build others up, turn the news off. They want to divide you. They want to divide me. They want to label you. They want to label me. Hogwash. What you focus on expands. Michael LaFido, make it a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.